Hello everyone, in this video I am going to demonstrate you how to install JDK in Windows operating system. So for installing JDK, I am opening my Microsoft Edge browser and searching for the JDK SE download. So the first site is the Oracle's website. It will provide us the JDK. So there is the latest version is the Java SE 14. There is also Java SE 11, that is a lifetime support for the Java version, and also there is a legacy Java soft standard edition, that is the Java 8. So I am going to download the JDK SE 14 version. So simply click on the JDK download button. It will show you there are different packages for different operating system. I am going to install for Windows operating system. So I am simply selecting the Windows 64-bit installer and click on the download button. Click on the checkbox and click on the download button. So simply save it. So in this video, next I am going to show you how to set the path for the JDK using the environment variable. So it will save that Java path for the rest of the programming. So the JDK is now downloaded. I am going to the folder where it is downloaded. I am simply right clicking on it and clicking on it run as administrator. Hit the yes button. It will preparing to install the JDK in our Windows operating system. It will asking for the next button. Click on, this is the path of the JDK that is under the C drive. I am clicking the next. So the JDK is now installed. I am closing this and now I am going to check the JDK is installed or not. So I am simply using my command prompt, simply searching for the CMD, clicking on the CMD option. Here I am simply writing the command Java. It is showing that the Java is not recognized because the Java is not set in our environment variable path. So then our next step to set the JDK path to our environment variable, so it is recognized by our CMD to run the Java program. So first open your file manager, go to the C drive, then go to the program files. Here go to the Java folder, then again open that folder. Here is the bin folder. I am going to copy that path because I am using this path as our Java directory, because there the Java and the javac command we are using to run and compile the Java program both are available. I am copying this path. I am going back to my file manager. Here right click on the properties, click on the advanced system settings in the left corner. Here click on the environment variable. Here you can select the path variable, click on edit, click on the new to add the new variable path, and we set it as the first variable, so click on move up and click on OK. Same as in the system variable, I am going to the path variable, click on edit, click on new, paste the path and set it as the first command. I am saving it. So again open the command prompt, new command prompt, and again click Java, again write Java and hit enter. Then now this is shows us some commands that is related to JDK. So this shows that the JDK is now correctly installed in our system. So if we want to check the Java version, so simply write Java and write version and hit enter. It shows that the JDK 14.0.1 is now installed. So our next part is to install the IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment. For IDE, I am using the IntelliJ to run the Java program. Simply search IntelliJ IDEA download. Click on the first link. Here select the download option. There are the two versions. One is the ultimate version, second is the community version. So I am going to download the community version because it is free, and the ultimate version is for the enterprise development and it has only 30 days trial version. So for our practice and knowledge purpose, we only need the community version. So I am downloading the community version. So click on download. So click on save. So our IDE is now downloaded. Go to the folder where it is saved. Then now click on the IDE, right click on it and select run as administrator. Click yes. Click on the next. This is the path where our IDE is installed. That is under the C drive under the program files folder. So I am clicking next. So it will ask here some options. So one by one I am going through it. First it will ask for the create desktop shortcut. So my machine is 64-bit, so I am selecting the 64-bit launcher, and in the next update context menu there is a option add open folder as project. So I am not using it, so I am not checking it. The next one is create association with. So I am only going to develop the Java program, so I am selecting the .java extension. and this is the update path variable restart needed. So I am not currently updating the path variable for the IDE because it is not necessary now. So I am selecting these options and clicking the next. Now again click on the next install. Now IntelliJ IDEA is now installed. So I am clicking the finish button. So I am going to check the IDE is installed correctly or not. I am going to double click on the launcher icon. It will asking for the privacy policy to accept. Click on the checkbox button and click on the continue. Then it will asking to share the statistics data to the JetBrains company that had developed the IntelliJ IDE. So I don't want to send that statistics data, so I am clicking the don't send. So now this is the first welcome screen. It will asking you the which theme you want to use. So I am going to use the light version. I am selecting the light version, clicking on the next. There is some plugins that you need to use, but for this we are using only the Java development, so we don't need that plugins. So we are clicking on the next feature plugins. So here there are some important plugins, but we don't need till now any of the plugins to develop the Java programs. If we need it, then we will install it later and we will explain about that plugin properly. So if you want to install plugin, so that is the single plugin you can install, that is the edu tools that will teach you about the Java, Kotlin and Python. Maybe there is some exercise also you can learn step by step, but I am not installing that plugin till now. So I am clicking on the start using IntelliJ IDEA. So now it will take some time to start the IDE. So our IntelliJ IDEA is now successfully opened. This is the welcome screen. I am not going to further continue this thing because I am only checking the IntelliJ IDEA is correctly installed or not. So our next thing is to install the code editor. So I am cancel it. I am going to search for the Visual Code Editor because we are using the code editor. I am only just showing you how to use the code editor to develop the Java programs. So select the first link and here click on the download for Windows. It will automatically start downloading the software. It will asking to save. I am clicking on the save button. Now the software is downloaded. I am opening the folder where it is downloaded. So just click on the Visual Code Setup, double click and accept the agreement. Click on next. This is the path where the Visual Code Editor is installed. So I am selecting this path and selecting the next. Select next. If you want to create the desktop icon, then you can click on the create a desktop icon. Otherwise click on next. Again click install and it start installing. So the code editor is not installed. Click on the finish button and it will open the code editor. So our code editor now installed successfully. I am not going to continue further because I am only checking the code editor is successfully installed or not. I am closing this window. The next code editor you can also use, that is the Notepad++. You can search on it and click on the first link. Go down the below. Here in the left side there is a option under the menu section. Click on the download. There is a different release version. We are selecting the latest one. Connect now. This is the 7.8.7. I am clicking on it. Here there is a two distribution, that is one for the 32-bit and the second one is for the 64-bit. I am selecting the 64-bit because my machine is 64-bit operating system. I will show you next how to check what is your machine type. So only click on the installer right now and click on the save. Open the folder, double click on it, click yes, select your language. I am using English, click OK. This is the welcome screen. Click on the next, agree the term and conditions. There is a path where the Notepad++ will be installed, so I am selecting the path as defined and clicking on the next. I am using the options as default and clicking on the next. And now if you want to create the desktop icon, then you can choose this option, otherwise leave as untick and click on the uninstall. Now the Notepad++ is installed. I am clicking on the finish button and it will also open the Notepad++. So this is Notepad++ is also correctly installed. So the next thing I am showing you how to check which type of machine you have. Open your file manager, go to this PC, right click on the screen and select the properties. Here the properties of your system is open. Under the system option there is a system type and there is a 64-bit operating system. If you have 32-bit, then it shows you the 32-bit, otherwise 64-bit. So by this you can check which type of machine you have. So in this video what we have learned? We have learned how to install JDK. The next one, installed the IDE, that is IntelliJ, and we have also installed the text editors. we have installed the Visual Code Editor and also installed the Notepad++. So our goal is completed now. Thank you for watching my video. Like my video, subscribe my channel and share my video. Thank you.